destroy us all.
Нашел?
Всем привет, с вами Джон Коннор.
Да неужели? Ты пропадал, здравствуйте. Скайнет жив, к сожалению. До сих пор его не взорвали.
Ага.
Ты почему так плохо сопротивление возглавляешь? Чё-то не то. Согласны
Прорвемся,
с моим
давайте.
высказыванием?
Народ подтягивается.
Ну, комментируй, ты же у нас разработчик, да, если работаешь, типа сообщество у тебя. Чего не говоришь, что ли, не знаю, не пропадай. Давай, делись мнением. Давай, за 3 минуты осталось, давай что-нибудь скажи на будущее. Давай, рассказывай, Борис. Борька.
Он записывается.
Заглушает нас, да, все-таки? Ну, какой коварный терминаторик, блин, маленький. Термитариануш. Ничего, у меня есть дробовик для тебя, Борис. 2 минуты осталось. Ну что, ты нашел, что ли? Лех. Андрей, Серег, нашел, нет? Этих. Тебя плохо слышно, Андрей.
Да вроде он что-то мелит там. Такой какой-то хер клетчатый хуй, да?
Да.
So the Palladium opened in 1940. The opening night, Frank Sinatra was an opener on the bill. And since then,
Я не думал, что они сразу будут батлу показывать, как считаете.
so since then, everyone's played here: Rolling Stones, Nirvana, Prince, Elton John, lately Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake.
А самое
Filmed
интересное?
special here, so
Самое интересное потом оставят, мне кажется, да? Как считаешь?
Да по-любому, ну они там, видишь, всякое говно надо тоже прорекламировать.
Ну да.
А то, блин, все батлы посмотрели и разбежались.
And so, what is it about EA Play that excites you the most? I just like the transformation of the venue. We take over the whole block.
Фига он здоровый очкарик, а? Я не знаю, у меня просто таких знакомых просто нет, как он. Ну, блин. О, проснулся! Ты что там, воюешь с кем-то или что? Комментируешь? Мы тебя ждали, ты опять пропадаешь.
Не, я вас слушаю.
А что ты нас слушаешь? Ты должен сам комментировать ситуацию, а не мы. Дай, Серег.
Смотрим, слушаем.
Что-нибудь сказать, на будущее что-нибудь скажи, чтобы интересно было. Да, Борис. Боря.
It may be a mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game in a race chair with a steering wheel.
Тролль, это бесполезно.
Да какой троллинг? Я просто хочу узнать, что будет интересно.
There's a moped over here. There's food over here. We're going inside. Let's head inside and check out the show.
100 рублей, спасибо.
Я думал, ему штуку скинули за комментарий, за то, что за время работы. Что, 30 секунд?
А прикинь, посмотрим начнем.
Вот я сейчас этому пацану завидую, согласись, он сейчас сидит там, короче, играет какую-нибудь фигню машинки, а мы дома сидим, смотрим. Ну, пацанёнок-то вот этот.
Гонки,
да, я про это говорю. А?
10, 8, нет. Не надо, Да.
Погнали. Наших городских, блин. Ну, я говорил.
Ну, баскетбол, Anthem. А музон неплох, да, согласись?
Титанфал, походу, блядь, Титанфал.
Star Wars.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later
Я
in the
пока не,
show.
пока
But
все подряд
welcome
посмотрю.
everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrew Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of
Ух
a
ты,
new face
прикольно.
around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show, and I think this
Клево.
year is going to be a
Слышь,
lot
нет?
of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready.
Да, да.
Согласись,
We're about to
Серег.
kick the press conference off.
Круто.
But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But
Серег, ты
before
там
we get
нормально,
to
живой?
that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off
Серег.
with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World
Ну,
Cup
видишь, они
fans?
сначала
You
про
guys excited?
фифу расскажут, про еще
It's
что-то.
gonna be awesome.
Батло
Then
это
we've got
чувствует часа
2 new
полтора.
indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the booze for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to
Андрей,
do this?
потом Оле не забудь написать.
Да, хорошо.
Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So without further ado, let's get things started.
Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Then we got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'll come back for the end of the show.
Вот опять они начинают с того. Вот опять они начинают с того. Да, и уже конференция началась с воды опять.
Ну ладно, я, короче, конференцию смотреть. Услышимся, как покажешь что-нибудь.
Давай.
То есть телефон просто сижу, мне с компа неудобно. Дома, к сожалению,
Давай.
нахожусь. Давай я позже наберу, прокомментирую всю ситуацию, то, что происходит. Все под впечатлением будем находиться. Давайте, приятного просмотра, уважаемые господа.
Давай, давай.
Давай.
We've heard you. You want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works. You want to know
На сцене,
more
как
about
обычно,
multiplayer
дедушка
in the
Battlefield.
Second World War.
Вот это
So
сильно!
today, we'll show you more gameplay
О,
in what this
это
is the
карта
best
молот.
and most immersive battlefield yet.
Сын его, что ли?
It certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationed, you will now be able to move around on the battlefield and gain advantage. And our renowned display is back, more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you forward as they rip through those buildings.
Ай, молодцы!
And you will now be able to customize your
С батлы начинаешь?
vehicles and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
Тут дедушка говорит о том, что вот
But those untold stories that go
Блин, соединение пропало.
in this game.
это
It's
крестик,
about,
крестьяне
what you will see is really those moments of human heroism.
Вот
It's
ребята из
witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped
так
the
уж
world forever.
аутентичность.
Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We start this off by an exclusive look at the new release over at the Xbox 360 tomorrow.
Thanks, that's something not to miss tomorrow. So, Arsenal Tour is just the beginning. We'll all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no games. Every day, we bring something new. And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Ага, они покажут, что это плеер на Xbox 360.
It's reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of the sounds. And this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience. And this is your first look at ground operations. This
Что говорит Battle Royale?
Да.
Нет, типа королевская битва. А вот и трейлер.
Не выдержим столько батл роялей каждую неделю.
Добро пожаловать на большие операции в батл.
Гей-футаж написали.
Прикольно.
Да, прям укрепление можно строить.
Трейлер. Разные, да? Да,
Ну, чтобы это вот так вот все красиво было, надо пройти еще компьютер 1300. Да?
Да. Ну надо, блин. Даже близко не потянет. Ну так, может, с лагами, блядь.
Не, ну системно не будет завышать. Ну, почти
Не,
на
ну,
BF1,
если...
наверное.
Ну, BF1 у меня можно играть, но на очень, блин. Видях аж красным, блядь, ала красным горит, ну.
О, это про тетку история.
Да, все понятно.
Ладно, ребят, всем пока, спасибо.
Давай.
Давайте, удачи.
Счастливо, но это же еще не все. И все?
Да мне-то, в общем-то, и на это было.
Ага.
Давай, счастливо.
Ладно, счастливо. Андрей, а ты Оле не писал?
Ну я, как она просила, в текстовом написал, текст Battlefield. Так она и просила, я не знаю.
Что я пропустил?
Не, ну сейчас трейлер, а потом, наверное, геймплей.
Вот это хорошо было. Все. Это сейчас посмотрим. Ну что, ребята, лайк может. Это они немножко поправили ситуацию. Но нужен еще геймплей. И все, я не вижу. А что будет? Кто они
Не-не-не, они сейчас показывают полностью все трейлеры, которые будут дальше.
А, да?
Да, а позже... Кубик на фронт. Нет.
В трейлере вот в этом только одно полет. Да. Все остальное нормальный такой. Нормальная Вторая мировая. Наверное, сейчас запустить надо хэштег это.
Кубок.
Да.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacy. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision for how the Champions League comes to life in FIFA 19. And Lena's going to tell you.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition for the game. It's where people's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year. And it's the place where champions rise. And you've been asking for this for a long time, and we are very glad it's here. And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game.
Андрейка, у тебя, наверное, громко трансляция.
Your club will chase trophy
Да, нет, вроде.
Alex Hunter
Ну, на фоне
will
слышно
pursue
чуть.
Champions
Ну,
League
заглушили.
story mode, the journey, and in FIFA Ultimate Team there'll be live and authentic Champions League content.
Тут тоже FIFA добавляет
Along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all that's just the beginning. You know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with players to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA players. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer. But what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again. So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on Sunday. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy, the World Cup. And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch. But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to the first World Cup victory. Or you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country, like mine, Iceland. Who would have thought that a nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify? And you can feel their excitement.
But you can take
Apologies to any England fans in the room, that might still sting.
or you can write your own story.
And Lena isn't the only one who's excited. FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through
А
Origin.
сможешь глянуть нашу трансляцию, как она идет? Без задержек? Ну, лагает или нет? Посмотри.
We've got some of the world's biggest
В
creators
группе, да,
who
не
are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tour.
Ну, это в
And
Дискорде,
this
в
summer
тестом
will bring
ньюс.
so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered
Так,
around
это
World
вот
Cup,
последняя твоя, да,
and we'll
запись?
bring you all
да.
details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf from Island!
Не открывается.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to the We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today.
У нас сейчас вон только у тебя на этом
It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. But before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption in entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming and subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premiere will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade. Then FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer. So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits? No?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's going to just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
Yeah.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up. And hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Hello there. My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends. We're also adding a new starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars. It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. But we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker. The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
А на связи есть кто?
Hi, it's really good to see you. In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start.
Ой, кто сейчас на
You
фоне?
lose everything, including your spark.
Я на связи, если
When
что.
things are at their darkest, you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2. It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend, but there's always two characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now, so I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood. And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
So this wasn't prepared.
There we are. So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments, places that were like fun and exciting. And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters, because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across. So I guess I'll jump in at this point.
Yeah, come join me. So I'm going to be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue. A little celebratory flip there. And the bird is back.
Oops.
Okay, playing it safely now.
Oops.
I'll swing.
All right.
Nice. And I'll catch you.
There you go. Can I swing now?
Okay, you go ahead. it goes. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it? Oh, very nice. No. Faster. Oh, sweet, well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can.
I'll sneak up here.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me. There you go.
Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
All right.
I'll pull you up.
There you go.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we? So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2. Yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort on so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
Проверка связи. В Дискорде есть кто?
Есть.
Что, смотрите, да?
Да, смотрим. Что тут уже не очень интересно. Хуйня какая-то.
А я надеюсь, геймплей еще покажет.
Но говорят, уже нет. На конференции будут рассказывать.
Ну да, было бы неплохо, если что-то интересное еще. Кстати, первую часть этой котейки немного поиграл, понравилось чуть-чуть.
These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out. So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that.
Так, а чё не, это же игра уже есть, чё? Дополнение какое-то.
Anyhow, in March that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams. Which leads us to our next EA Originals title, from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message.
and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Ничего не понял.
Thank you, Patrick.
Рыбалка, что ли?
I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like, our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited. Thank you. We are IGMS, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how the concept seems to just float out of me right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who want to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
Is this real?
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son. I've just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble for you.
Yeah, I'm the one.
But I'm not the only one. We are the one. We can shut you down, and we can put you on an island. Crossover, gather, game. And we're balling. Be ready, because we're coming at you with the squad. Say it how you want. Trust the process. Run as one. Call next. Or be the answer. As long as you hold your course. Just remember though, wherever you call home, whatever your fit, or however you ball, you're on my court. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one. And this is my squad.
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the Madden belt.
Kiv's been going after that belt since 2016. At some point, he's going to need to get out of this quarterfinal and claim a major.
It's a big night for Young Kiv. He's been stuck at the quarterfinals.
And here he is now in his first championship game, looking to accomplish a goal.
3rd and 4, throws it low. T.Y. drops it.
That was a phenomenal read, and Trini's got the lead.
40-19.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have an incredible matchup. It's a rematch. Touchdown, Kev. He throws it high, and young Kev is going to be your champion.
Can I play you again?
You want to get smacked again on TV?
Happy face, no! Madden 18 champion.
He's finally done it.
Okay, baby, how you doing?
I've been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kiv, y'all. Give it up. Young Kiv, how has it been? You know, your success and your path, you know, to where you're at today.
It's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm. So then I picked up Madden, and at first, I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow, okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's #1. #2, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to a tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk to you guys forever, but I'm not going to board you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, round 2. So we're out. Have a good day.
You've worked your whole life to get to moments like these. To the very top of the mountain. You battle through the pain and failure. All just to get to this place where you've been told legends are born. You fall so you can rise. And you rise so that you can truly see that it was really Never about reaching the end of the road at all, but about all the moments that got you here. So, you were in their position? Would you let the moment define you? Or will you define the moment?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live, winner-take-all, head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. It takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room, if you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control. Yes. His opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night. Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great match.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right. Are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right. Let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are ready to
the
kick
match. Here we go.
This off. As the players' bases have been deployed and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first. In a strategy game, that flank position that In Control is going for on the top side, also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GDI with a Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry. And like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick at Night with some attack bikes in the top. There he is.
And In Control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that. That takes out half your base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those
some flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now. Both two zones in control of Nick at Night. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is very, very close to firing. Let's see what's going to happen.
with another turret. In control flanks. He takes the top. That missile
and that
fires off.
Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here, as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In control is very heavy artillery force, and doing a great job at taking control of the map.
Yep.
And we can see as more of Nick and Knight's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial, very important to protect those, as your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control is just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, 2 more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. It looks like he's really pressing it.
And we see that missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones In Control for Nick and Night, looking to set things back the other way. In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this little watch out for this missile.
And Nick and Knight's gonna fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control. The Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But Nick at Night's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of In Control.
There he is. Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just past halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit
to
deal with those.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range, that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold.
This missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be stolen at any point.
Where is it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it, Max.
There it is!
He's going to take it. Defeating Nick at Night here.
That was legit. Dude, that was epic. Amazing. What a match. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals. Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete, continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio has been having an absolute blast playing this game, and we can't wait for you to play. Please let us know what you think. Thank you.
Command & Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams and what I can say about us is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment. And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better, and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday threat. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support. Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
The gods vanished and left our world in chaos, creating, altering, destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
There's a storm coming. These walls can't protect us forever.
Destroy us all.
You guys, I've seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzart. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right? Yep.
Lots
It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world, a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now, you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single-player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when, from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property, or IP, as we've been saying. Now, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. And really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally, the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage in, or the javelins that your friends are using. So really what this allows us to do is we've built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things, really designed for up-close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of the suit itself. We want teams to be able to do this as well. And because you're going to be using a javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics?
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power.
Yay.
So that means no ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem. But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, you know, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So, you know, I think here we're going to see the Colossus, you know, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay, if we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong, you know, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
So it's interesting because at the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that, that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun, even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay? Yeah? You guys want that? All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us?
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
Отправил тебе геймплей видос. Сообщение.
Геймплей чего?
5 батлы.
Так, а на Яплей что не показывает?
Ну, посмотри вот то, что тебе в сообщениях сбросил.
Ну, я потом гляну. Досмотрю, гляну.
Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid and using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Right. Checking out the Scar Camp some more.
Look at all the weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly. There's a shaker relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful. Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast. It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
Yep, and that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire BioWare team. I know you guys have that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right.
Give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody. I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios back home around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No? You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
Hi guys, my name is True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer. Champions League is coming to FIFA for the first time ever, but the World Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams, England, Mexico, Germany, and the USA, and decide who will be the champions of the Creators Cup. And I'm not alone. We got some special guests. The first one, Republic of Ireland International, David Myler. How you doing, buddy?
I'm very good, thanks, Stu. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, I know you didn't qualify for the World Cup with Ireland, but how have you been enjoying?
I've loved it so far.
Don't listen to those guys over there. These guys are joking.
I know. I'm not worried about Mexico in the World Cup.
Don't worry about Mexico.
I don't think you'll be getting far. I don't think you'll be getting far.
But how have you been enjoying the World Cup mode so far?
No, I've really enjoyed it. I think what they've done is brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, you get the chance to win the World Cup. I've been able to do that, so it's probably the closest I'm going to get to winning it, so it's been good.
That's true. Now we're going to go... There's already smack talk going around. We're going to go right into the game. But first up on the USA side, we're going to have Lil Yachty, a.k.a. Lil Boat. Lil Boat, how you doing? All right?
Hi. Hello.
Platinum recording hip-hop artist and also future star of the Teen Titans Go movie as well.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a big Teen Titans fan, so I really do love that. King Batch as well. You know him from being one of the kings of Vine, the king of Vine, I would say.
Maybe. I think I said that.
Right.
I'll say that, right? I know him from The Babysitter on Netflix. By the way, check it out.
Netflix, yeah.
Comedian as well. He's going to be representing the USA. And then we got Mexico over on this other side. Juanpa Zarita, huge Latam
Hola.
YouTube, Instagram, you name it.
Don't forget Netflix. He's on Netflix now.
What has stepped up?
Yeah,
I'm playing the real world now.
Man, I'm doing
He's
it.
on Netflix. They're killing Netflix right now. That's amazing. And last but not least, we got Castro.
Hey, I'm not on
1021.
Netflix, but hey.
Hey.
Let's go.
You know how to play the game, so
let's go, baby. Let's go.
He's not on Netflix, but the biggest FIFA Twitch streamer, the most famous mustache in video games. Now,
look at it.
Rate his mustache.
I will never, ever grow it.
I've never rated
Ever.
another man's mustache.
I don't think we want to do that.
All right, good.
That's not a good mustache. That is not good. Come on, Myler.
We're going to go straight into the game. Let's kick things off. USA versus Mexico.
All right.
Hit it. Predictions. Who's going to win?
Mexico's going to win. Put that in the game? A little bit of bling bling?
I think
Yeah. I'm with whatever.
How much would you say that costs?
Well, just this chain alone was 140 grand.
Yeah. All right, I got an EA Sports.
See all the security back there. That's just for the chain. That's not for him. That's for the chain. All right, here we go. Let's get it.
Oh shit, I'm yellow.
I'm green.
I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba da.
Who's blue on Mexico?
Oh no, don't worry about Mexico. Oh that way. My bad.
Juanpa's blue. I'm green.
I'm blue, right?
Vamos, papa. Vamos.
All right.
Vamos.
Should be
1, 2, 1, mándame. Set.
What? It's been 1 minute and you're already doing this.
Yo, they already got a foul.
Right here. Playing American football.
Yeah, this is soccer, not American football. You guys.
Go. Do your thing.
Pass it.
Get it out of there.
Here we go. Pass it back. Give me that. Give me that.
Oh, let's go. Gang. Oh, that's you?
That's Get it.
I'm about to pass.
There we go.
Oh.
Pass it. Not there.
What did you do?
What are you passing?
Oh, there we go.
No. There we go.
Oh my God.
There we go.
That was a crucial mistake.
Send it.
I'm going.
Oi.
Gotta do air.
Oi.
USA with the ball. I mean, there we go.
No.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Send it. The two-player. They've got to get used to it. There we go.
Yeah, playing two players is a lot more.
Hold on. Middle.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're both making runs, looking for one another. Michael Bradley on the ball.
There you go.
No, I won't lie. USA's had better possession right now, to be fair.
Like, been playing for like a minute.
Come on.
Playing for like a minute.
14 minutes.
14 minutes. It's been like a minute. Here we go. Chicha.
I'm running. I'm running to the center.
All right, I got you.
Do it.
Right here.
Golazo, papá! Yes!
Let's go, baby!
So, all right, calm down. You got lucky.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Fabian?
It's a game of two halves. Mexico taking the lead, and these guys, I'm sure they've got some celebration.
Look at that.
Right?
Chicha,
wow,
what a pass.
That was a great
Vamos. Formerly known as the sweat goal. What do you mean sweat? We didn't sweat that.
I didn't sweat.
Oh,
y'all played this game before. We ain't never played.
This is the first time I played.
No, I think they can come back. USA definitely looking for a comeback.
Not for the World Cup, though.
It's still not for the World Cup.
I mean, one of the two teams is...
All right, let's do this. Let's go for the second one.
Pass it. Oi.
Oh, is that
do your thing. Do your thing!
Good defense. Good defense.
Yo, who's red on their team? Castro, he needs to calm down. Stop telling him to pass the ball. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's about to score.
Okay.
Doesn't need to pass.
My bad. Oh my God.
Keep going.
Yes.
I'm going. Go.
Oh.
Oi.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, what you? Oh.
Here we go. Chicha.
Yeah, they're killing us. Y'all know all these tricks. That's not fair. That was I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I did everything except conquering.
Except finish. Here we go.
Nah, there you go. That's
I'm sorry. It can't be those looks.
Break his ankle. There we go.
All right.
There we go.
Not square.
Yeah, square you like.
All right, let's go.
Cross it.
And then boom.
Oi.
Yo, so he plays like 8 hours a day.
They play.
8 hours.
Yeah, this ain't fair. Why would we play there first? Y'all should be in the finals.
Y'all should be in the final.
I think they will be in the final.
Hey, it's not over.
Wait.
Why you gotta
There we
be
go. Yeah, get it.
Yo, there you go.
He's a beast.
Hey, just take that all the way to the crib. You go. Don't pass. Just go.
Yeah, there we go. We'll take it. Vamos, Chucky.
Go.
All right, here we go. Myler, how
yeet.
how would you rate
Pass.
the swing play going?
There we go.
No.
There you go. Foul.
No, ref.
No foul. Go. Send it. Go.
That wasn't a foul?
That was my foul.
Oh, good time. There you go.
Let go. What?
What is he doing? Oi.
Definitely a foul.
There it is. Take him out. Oh. Yo, Yanni, is that you?
Sorry, Castro. I need closure. And
Yanni play some defense. You see that?
Oh, a little bolt to go. Let's boom.
Damn.
All right, we good.
We need at least one. We just gotta score.
Boom. Go.
That's offside, no?
Ole.
Oh. Get that out of here.
Y'all got a good defense.
Y'all got good cheat codes.
There we go. Here's the cheat code right here.
Yeah, there you go. Send him. Oh, Pat, through. Go. Oh, almost. Again there.
Nice try.
Get in there.
Corner.
So press, I guess it's square, right? To cross it in. So you see that yellow thing? Oh, there. Oh, you can pass it there.
Okay.
All right.
Here. They were practicing this earlier.
Oh,
nice. That's good.
All right.
I just want one.
Here we go.
Oh, it's still 1-0. You're still in the game.
Patience is a virtue.
Oh,
nice.
no.
Here
we go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get another one. Oh,
halftime.
referee.
How are you feeling? Happy?
I'm feeling pretty good.
1-0 up.
It's been a very balanced game.
Batch, what are you thinking?
I feel horrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to nobody. All right, let's get that.
All right, here we go. We need a second goal.
I'm running.
Very skilled.
Right here, middle. One more.
Do it.
Get up.
Do it.
Wait,
do
you
it.
do it.
Wait.
Good D.
Oh, y'all was
Good tackle.
That's what's up. All right, Mexico, we got y'all.
Nice. Good tackle. Send me right here.
Uy. Go, I'm in. I'm all yours.
Pégale.
Do it. Ah!
Wait.
Lo teníamos.
Wait.
Is it me or you? Me.
Aquí. Ahí está.
It's a score for sure. Oh! Do it. Light it up.
This defending has been good.
Yeah, it's been really good. Like, Yanni's good at defending.
Don't slide,
Don't slide, Yanni. Don't slide.
What are y'all doing? ¡Es manera de mover el balón! Y'all gotta speak English. No. Vamos. It's not in Spanish. You don't know what we're doing. Yeah, y'all.
Anglais, por favor.
All right, 2-0 to Mexico.
All right, can they get a goal though?
Castro, to be fair, I expected a lot more.
Hey, who did this line?
All you do is play FIFA all day.
Why y'all had us play the pros first? I do skits.
All I do is eat all day.
Oh, pass again. No.
We cannot afford
Right
not
there.
even one in there.
Overlap. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Go.
Oh, look at these.
Oh, nice D, yeah.
I'm sorry, I panicked.
You panic?
Man, this is hard.
That's how us Europeans feel when we play Madden.
That was a good one.
All right, here we go.
I'm in.
That's a good ball. Cross.
Go, cross.
I got you.
Do it.
Oh, good save.
Tim Howard.
¿Qué pasó, hijo?
Right here.
Yeah, would you-
Sure.
Yeah, we can play Madden right now.
I got Madden out of the way.
All right, turn off the game. Let's play Madden. Go. This is a wrap.
Oh, nice tackle. Nice.
Oi.
Come on, come on. Take
Pass.
it.
There you go.
Here, before you know
Ahí
it,
está.
professional FIFA
Go.
player.
Ahí está. Ole.
Change your career.
Oi.
Oh. We need to get the third
Hold
one.
up.
Third one. You want 3?
Of course.
All right.
I'm ambitious. Ambitious. You can't make jokes if you're losing, though. Yeah, you can. Watch it. Come get it then. Come get it.
Come get it.
Right here.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, he's free. Yeah.
Go. Pass. Pass.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
No, hold it a bit. Right?
Oh my.
He had it.
I'm so sorry, man.
He had it.
I'm
He
so
had it.
sorry.
That kid is so weak.
Damn.
That was close. Oh, here we go.
Oh, get it out. Nice, Papa. Nice, Papa.
Pass
Just
that.
get it
Pass
out.
that.
Get it
Pass
out.
that.
Get it out.
Shoot that.
Nice.
Just get it out. Just get it out.
Press circle. Whoa. Field goal.
I feel, do you know what I feel? If USA had another game or two, they probably would beat you.
Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah.
We had practice.
They
All right.
paid you to say that, huh, Milo?
I love the
How much they pay you to say
mindset.
that?
You already think you're gonna lose this game, so I
Break
love
his ankles. Break him. Yeah.
Go through. Okay,
Have a shot.
okay.
There you
Come on.
go.
One other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Ochoa! This is Ochoa. How y'all be cheating like that? Ochoa. Ochoa's a
Oi.
beast. Why
Oi.
did you do that?
Oi.
I feel they've been hard to
Go. Look at how fast he is.
Honestly, I don't think the scoreline
Ready, Blue?
representative
Blue.
of what has been going on.
Wait.
I definitely think they deserve a goal.
All right.
Right?
Castro, are you on Park the Bus?
Go.
bus.
I'm going in. Hot.
Oi.
Oh.
Chicha.
How you knew how to do that move? Nah, we ain't playing with pros no more. This is the last time. Do it. What was that? Castro.
I felt bad.
Castro.
You're losing by 2.
You feel bad? Nah, you ain't gonna feel bad. Zapatero. Never feel bad for anyone. Now we about to score on you. Watch this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, Castro.
All right, you want the third one?
I do. Boom.
All right, here we go. From here.
I'm going in. No, I'm offside. Yeah.
Oh, nice D.
Lil Yachty got that defense. What's happening?
Where's the offense?
Where's the offense? He's going.
Right now. Are you going or am I going?
You go.
Filter it.
You got a game.
Why did you go back?
I'm trying.
I'm gonna start fouling y'all.
Yellow card.
Oi.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Yeah, he's pressing something.
You're faster. Oh, why? Big mistake.
He's good at defense, bro.
Oh, it's offside.
Offside. Knows the out the door.
Yellow card for the
Bah.
I knew it.
Yachty or tackle.
Yellow card.
Yeah, I knew it.
Right here.
I knew it.
Right here.
I called it.
Okay.
Just took him out.
Shoot it.
I'm gonna light this up.
Damn. Light it up. That's it, ref.
No, we got a couple seconds to.
All right, full time. Mexico does
Vamos,
win
papa.
that match 2-0.
Vamos, papa.
To be fair, I was very impressed with how you guys adapted to their gameplay. You know, for the first time, picking it up, playing
You just
good
give us
defense.
a good effort sticker? What was that?
I mean, let's shake hands.
He was good at defense. Good stuff.
We'll probably be taking a look at the highlights coming up on the screen, but I was very impressed. Milo, what did you think about this?
Mira.
No, do you know what? Fair play to the lads. As you said, you hadn't played before.
Right.
Got into it, got going. Much better second half. Probably deserved the goal, but they do play a lot of FIFA, so.
Are you disappointed with Castro's performance?
Yes.
He plays FIFA 8 hours a day.
You play this for 8 hours a day?
He's a streamer. He plays 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day.
They paid him to say that.
Nothing. All I do for 8 hours a day is live. I don't do nothing for 8 hours a day.
Ooh, bruh, come on.
Right.
I scored a pretty good goal, though. Come on.
That
was a good goal, right? Thank you. I
Are we
appreciate
getting
it.
any bling bling or no?
Huh?
He said, huh?
I thought we were playing for a chain.
None of my contract.
I was gonna say,
Anyone
if they win, do you give a chain?
I'll be long gone before then. Before training day.
He'll be in Mexico, chilling.
In Cabo.
So we're gonna take a look at the highlights on the screen. There you guys go. See the recap of the matches, and of course it was a 2-0 victory for Mexico. There you go. Tim Howard had no chance on that play. I don't know who scored that. Was that Castro or Wampa? Was that
Which one? I did the first one.
We scored.
First goal.
Wampa
Castro got
scored
the
first.
second one.
We scored, baby.
So there you go. Of course, they had the celebrations. I saw them practicing the celebrations before this, so they were already ready to pull something out.
They did give it a good go. Press ups, singing the national anthem. You're very prepared.
Thank you, Miles.
Selfies in the toilet, the whole lot.
Push up, everything.
Of course.
You know that.
We're prepared, baby.
Selfies in the toilet. You gotta have the proper mindset. You cannot judge us. It's the best lighting in this. No, I can judge you for that.
That is weird.
I guess
selfies, right? It's portrait mode.
I guess that's how they build up teamwork, right?
Yeah, we got that connection.
That's part of the teamwork building. So congratulations to Mexico.
Thank you
for winning that match. There you go. I think that was a full-time win, so you can see on the screen Mexico celebrating.
Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico! America!
Vamos!
So we're gonna get the next match going. It's gonna be England versus Germany, guys. Thank you so much for participating.
For participating, for sure.
Oh, dang.
Badge, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
GG,
Thank you so much. Thank you, commentators. Myler, my man.
Batch.
I always lose
Wampa.
first.
Hey, when you come back next year, you'll be better.
For sure.
Are we playing Madden next year?
I'll play Madden,
we can play Madden next year. Okay, so we'll swap you
so much
out, and then we'll get the next competitors in.
I'll
Milo, what do you think about the Mexico performance?
Always, do you know what? At the end of the day, they've gone in, they've won the game, they're through to the next round, and they can be happy. I expected more from Castro.
I really did too, as well.
Because he's a full-time FIFA streamer. He's very good, but he disappointed me.
He disappointed. We're very disappointed in Castro, to be honest with you. But we're going to go into our next match. And it's going to be England versus Germany. And we have 4 new guests here on the couch. First of all, we've got, I want to say, the second coolest sideman behind Toby. No, I'm just messing.
Thanks for that.
I'm just messing with Simon, Mini Minter, of course, one of the biggest YouTubers in the FIFA scene and just in general as well.
One moment, somebody is playing alternate.
You
actually do?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to have, I think you guys are going to be the home team. England's going to be the home team on this side, and then you guys are going to be Germany on that side.
Yes.
Right? So we do have Mini Minter as well, and Casper Lee, of course.
What's up?
How you doing?
I feel out of my depth. I don't know how I ended up here. Sometimes I just blag things, and this is one of those days.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be too worried because Bach a while ago had never played FIFA before. And he did all right.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They only lost 2-0.
Yeah,
it was only 2-0.
4 minutes and a half, though.
And then on the other side, we do have Luca and
Max. Just say Max.
Max.
I
Max
heard everybody has trouble pronouncing my YouTube name, Kran.